Many people spend their whole lives searching for spiritual maturity, trying to understand who they really are, what their purpose is, and how they connect with the divine. This journey often involves becoming more aware of the habits and behaviors that help or hinder their spiritual growth. Those who are very mindful and committed to this path gradually realize they need to let go of certain things that no longer serve their greater purpose. This letting go isn't sudden. It's a slow, thoughtful process filled with ongoing self-reflection and intentional actions. My favorite people are those who stay true to themselves, no matter where they are or who they're with. These folks radiate authenticity in every situation, bringing a refreshing sense of honesty and originality. In today's world, that's pretty rare. As someone who has always looked for deeper meaning in life, I've been drawn to real and genuine people instead of those chasing status and importance. I find joy in spending time with an innocent child who is true to themselves, rather than with someone highly accomplished who tries hard to appear important but can't stay grounded. There's something incredibly beautiful about someone who doesn't feel the need to wear a mask or climb the social ladder. People often have a tendency to imitate each other, wanting to be like someone else instead of embracing and loving who they really are. This imitation creates a cycle of superficiality, where individuals lose touch with their true selves in the quest to fit in or gain approval. It's like a crowd of monkeys following each other without thinking, lacking direction or purpose. However, highly aware people are different. They don't just follow the crowd. They stay true to their unique selves and find joy in being who they are. They live with a sense of self-awareness and authenticity that sets them apart. They feel uplifted by fully embracing their individuality. This doesn't mean they're rude or arrogant. In fact, they accept others with all their flaws, just as they accept themselves. They aren't trying to impress anyone. They're simply being themselves. Their confidence and self-esteem come from a deep understanding and acceptance of who they are, rather than from external validation. Additionally, one of the biggest struggles people face is when things don't go as they hoped. The reasons can vary. It might be due to circumstances, someone else's actions, or just plain bad luck. This is where the blame game often starts. I've had the privilege of being part of a group of very aware people, and I've never seen them blame anyone for their problems. Instead, they handle their discomfort in a unique way. Rather than pointing fingers, they use their feelings of unease as tools to explore their hidden emotions. It's amazing how they take responsibility for their feelings. They don't say, "You made me feel this way." Instead, they say, "I'm feeling this way." And then they dig deep to understand why. This approach helps them deal with the root cause of their emotions instead of getting stuck on external circumstances. These individuals understand that life is inherently challenging and full of emotional ups and downs. Rather than avoiding these feelings or blaming others, they embrace them as part of their journey. They see emotions as powerful opportunities for growth, not just problems to fix. By fully experiencing and understanding their emotions, they clear their inner selves and move closer to a higher consciousness and unity. It's true that people will provoke you constantly. Situations might spiral out of control, and society often misjudges you while pointing fingers. But through all this, there's one unshakable truth. Nothing can disturb your peace if you're deeply grounded in yourself. Throughout my journey, I've realized that highly aware individuals embrace their authenticity and reality without being swayed by what others think. They have a strong sense of identity, certainty, and inner peace that shields them from outside negativity. This inner strength means they don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. They know who they are, and that's enough. Additionally, if there's one skill that sums up highly conscious people, it's their ability to let go and embrace what is. Mastering this skill can take a lifetime. These individuals understand that complexity often arises from the need for control. They realize that trying to manage every aspect of life only leads to stress and frustration. As they grow spiritually, they naturally begin to release that need for control and trust the process of life more. Some things are beyond our control, and that's perfectly okay. Accepting this reality and letting go can really simplify life. It frees us from the burden of constant worry and allows us to live more fully in the present. Trusting life's process brings a new sense of flexibility and inner strength. Instead of being stuck in rigid expectations, they open themselves up to whatever life brings. The mind is naturally programmed to control, It seeks to predict, manage, and organize to feel safe. However, consciousness flows differently, moving naturally without resistance. Highly aware people ride that flow, welcoming every experience, whether pleasant or challenging, as part of their journey. Challenging situations often lead people to seek the true meaning of life. These tough times make us question our purpose and seek a deeper understanding. However, this motivation is just the starting point, a spark that ignites the journey, but it's not enough to keep it going. I've seen many spiritual journeys stall because people return to their comfort zones once the immediate challenge passes. Comfort can be tempting, making us forget the insights we gained during hard times. But highly aware people understand that both comfort and discomfort are temporary phases that will pass. They don't fall into the trap of comforts that hinder spiritual growth. They recognize that true progress comes from consistent effort, regardless of external circumstances. They know that maintaining a strong connection to their higher selves ensures their peace remains unshaken, no matter what life throws at them. Highly conscious individuals don't wait for motivation to take action. Instead, they practice living mindfully every day. They realize that if you only act when you feel motivated, you'll end up doing nothing most of the time. Spiritual growth requires daily effort and mindfulness, not just occasional bursts of inspiration. If you only practice conscious living a few days a year, you risk stagnation and may end up blaming life for your lack of progress. I once heard an enlightened teacher say that tough times increase our thirst for growth, but real growth happens during periods of rest and ease. This profound insight highlights that genuine growth often occurs in calm and comfortable times, not just during crises. When life is easy, we have a chance to deepen our practice and reinforce the lessons we learned during challenging moments. In spirituality, it's simple. Without consistency, there's no growth. It's the small daily efforts that matter, not the rare big leaps that happen sporadically. These little daily steps build a solid foundation for lasting spiritual growth. Finally, self-realization is your birthright. No one can take it away from you, but no one can give it to you either. It's something you must discover, nurture, and cultivate from within. The journey to self-realization starts with questioning life. It's not just about addressing the symptoms of a tough life, but about diving deep to uncover the root causes of those problems. This journey requires a willingness to look beyond the surface and challenge assumptions and beliefs that have been accepted without question. Only a serious seeker usually gets to the root cause, as most people settle for temporary fixes. They look for quick solutions that provide immediate relief, but these solutions are often superficial and short-lived. They might ease discomfort in the moment, but they don't tackle the underlying issues that continue to cause suffering. Highly aware individuals, on the other hand, are not satisfied with superficial solutions. They are driven by a deep desire to understand the true nature of existence. They keep digging into life, exploring confusing and challenging aspects until they reach the real answers. This relentless pursuit of truth and understanding sets them apart from those who are content with easy answers. Spirituality doesn't solve problems in the conventional way. Instead, it uproots them, challenging you to confront the deeper issues behind the surface and address them meaningfully. This process can be tough and uncomfortable, but ultimately, it's transformative. As beings of light, we are all at different stages of consciousness, and it's not easy to let go of deep-seated habits and mindsets. However, you can start incorporating new practices into your life that will aid your journey, even if the beginning feels slow. The journey must continue, and every small step forward, no matter how tiny, contributes to your growth and transformation. If you've read this far, please leave a comment saying, "I embrace every step of my journey toward higher consciousness, knowing that even small changes lead to profound growth." Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed reading this. As always, I wish you a beautiful day.